Hello, I'm Carolyn Herbert for the Finance News Network, and joining me from integrated agribusiness company Wellard is CEO and Managing Director Mauro Balzarini. Mauro, firstly, congratulations on the listing today.
Thank you very much. A very happy day for us, as this company dates back 50 years ago in Italy when my father founded, so we are proud to get to this point and looking forward for the next phase of our development.
Now, for investors who aren't familiar with Wellard, can you give us a brief introduction to the company?
Sure. Wellard, we play the red meat market in Southeast Asia mainly and the Middle East. We are the largest exporter of live cattle from Australia, and we are a vertical integrated company, means that we connect directly farm gate producer to the market in Asia and the Middle East. And we have a global spread in the sense that we don't do only Australia, but we are also active in South America as a sourcing market.
And Mauro, for investors who participated in the IPO, what price did you start trading?
We start trading at 139, which is the listing price.
Now, the listing raised almost $300 million. What value does that put on the company, and where are the funds going?
The market cap is around 560 million. And with the fund that we raise, we have to fund our growth initiative, which is mainly a downstream participation in the beef market in China, an expansion of our shipping capacity, and a strengthening of our North Australian operation in South America.
And Mauro, could you tell us about the business model and Wellard's competitive advantages?
Sure. Our business model is mainly to connect producer in Australia and South America to consumer in Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and other markets. And our competitive advantage is first the vertical integration, so the control of all the assets along the supply chain, and the management team, the in-market management team. And the other big drive for us is the commitment and the result we achieved in animal welfare standards.
So where are your biggest customers located, and what's forecasted in terms of meat consumption in these markets in the medium term?
Our biggest market is still Indonesia, and the second biggest market is Vietnam. These are countries where the meat consumption is still below 5 kilos per capita per year. So you can easily see that if they want to reach a higher standard, in Australia we do 28 kilos, they got a long way to go, and that's where we are in terms of supplying them the live cattle where they can get that consumption from.
And Mauro, can you tell us about your plans for China?
In China, we're going to have a joint venture in Beijing, where we will invest together with a Chinese investor in two feedlot and one abattoir facility that will be co-located. So Australian cattle will go into our joint venture, and they will be processed in China for distribution of red meat.
And final question now, Mauro, where would you like to see Wellard this time next year?
This time next year, we have a certain point in our prospectus. The most important thing for us now is to achieve those targets and to develop the growth strategy that we have in the prospectus. So the management is concentrating in that. But of course, in our plan, there are much more initiatives, and we will continue to develop the company to the next phase.
Mauro Balzarini, congratulations on the listing, and thank you for the introduction to Wellard.
Thank you very much.